Yo, what up, friends? At PBC Fight Night Preview, we got 5 fights we're going to talk about. And wow, huge card here, gentlemen. Let's go ahead and start first with the Frank Martin fight.
Ghost.
Frank Martin is 18-1, and he has 12 KOs. Rancis Bartholomew is his, or Bartholomew, not Bartholomew, excuse me. If I don't even know if I'm saying that right either, but I hope I am. Is 33-1, 15 KOs, 10 rounds here on the lightweights. Let's go ahead and start with you, Papi Choon Yayo. What you got on this one?
Yeah, man. Frank Martin, man, you know, kid from Chicago who relocated to Dallas and was training with the Earl Spence camp down there. I like Frank. You know, he's an athletic boxer. He got a mean streak in him. He got a, you know what I'm saying? He got the dog in him, and he apparently ain't scared of nothing. You know, everybody, you can't just basically judge him just off of the Tank fight, because Tank kind of does that to everybody. But Frank Martin is definitely, you know, he's definitely a tough competitor. He does have his hands full though. You know, Bartholomew he's a crafty fighter. He has good movement, and it's gonna really come down to Frank's athleticism versus Bartholomew's craftiness. And I do believe the fight will go to distance. I'm gonna lean towards Frank. It seems like, and I'm basically leaning towards Frank because I think Frank is a bit more marketable. You know what I mean? And it seems like he says what he needs to say when he's doing interviews, if you get what I'm saying. So he's on point, man. So I'm gonna take my guy by for the prediction league. I'm gonna take him by majority decision, but I think it's gonna be a unanimous decision.
I'm only laughing because I'm still laughing at it. I said Bartholomew just on instinct from seeing it. It's cracking me up that I still said that. Now I agree with you completely, Papi Choon, so I'm not going to take up any more time on that. I agree with your prediction, Frank Martin there by unanimous decision. Skywalker, what you got?
I think it's going to be a good fight, man. I think it's going to be very competitive. I got to see Frank Martin back in Vegas right before Spence Crawford out there with Nonito and them, and he had a tough fight against a guy named Artem Haratunian, and it was a real tough fight. So I've seen Frank. Yeah, I've seen Frank. I
get it.
Yeah, bless you. Yeah, somebody sneezed. Yeah. I seen Frank in there, you know, and I've seen him have some wars. You know what I'm saying, before being knocked out by Tank. So I think this fight's going to be competitive, but kind of like what Ernest was leading to. You know, Frank's got that, you know, the name behind him, you know, the hype. Shout out to my brother Rancis Bartholomew. He's a follower of my channel. You know, he follows the show, and he might.
Is it really nice? There you go.
Yeah. He tunes in. He's a down to earth guy, man. Really.
I apologize for saying your name wrong, sir.
Yeah, man, but I think it's gonna be a good fight, man. It could go either way. It might be one of those split decisions. I think it's gonna be very competitive, and we should see, man.
Yeah, Josh, what you got, brother?
So I think it's a good fight as well in terms of just the potential of what could happen matchup wise, just given the different styles of each. The younger fighter, I'm pretty sure, is Frank Martin. I think that's what's going to prevail in terms of him being younger. Of course, the athleticism aspect of it that Ernest touched on. And I also think that Bartholomew has been in some pretty tough fights here over the course of his career. And being older, I don't know when he last fought, but I remember the last tough fight I saw him in was with Gary Antoine Russell. And that one, a lot of heavy punches were exchanged in that contest right there. So I'm thinking that Frank Martin is going to be able to pull off a split decision, but it should be a good contest. I think it does go the distance, as the others had mentioned there, and I think both of them bring it. All
right, Clubber D.
Yeah, not to touch on everything, I will say this though: Frank picked up boxing very late. I mean, I think he was he in his late teens when he picked up boxing, and usually these guys have been boxing forever. So, and I believe this is his first fight since the Tank fight. believe so. So I want to. I truly. Omar, damn, the black hole got Omar. But I want to see what type of Frank comes out. Is it going to be a nervous Frank? Or is it going to be I need to get busy, put my name out there again type Frank? So I'm leaning towards kind of like what Josh said, split decision. I'm going with Frank on this one. But it should be a decent fight. I'm just eager to see how he's going to react to a first time fight in over a year, I believe. So there he is, over a year. So I'm going with Frank on that one by split decision.
Yeah, I was trying to turn my camera this way because I live in a studio, y'all. So my bed is right there, and I was like, "Damn, they can see my bed." So I'm trying to turn it, and my camera unplugged.
You're good.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you're good.
I just wanted to make sure because I'm like, "Damn, people can see my bed." My bed ain't even bed. There ain't no military corners going on over here. There ain't nothing happening over in this piece. That shit wrinkled as a mug. Let's go.
Damn, bro,
all right.
You cooking yourself, Fab? He said,
I live by myself. You act like I'm gonna make that bed every day. I'm not. Some days I'm just not gonna.
Oh, I thought somebody was in it.
Yeah.
Oh, well, okay. No, sometimes there will be. You never know.
Oh, Angela.
You ain't never seen the dude with
not
a
Angela. Not
Hey, when
Angela.
was on this fight? As far as the last time they fought, can you look on the box rec when each opponent last fought?
You had all that time. And you
I
didn't
don't
look
have
it
my
up.
phone with me. Yeah, I don't have my
I
phone.
was gonna say. I was like,
Ratchet mentioned Martin coming off a long layoff. I wonder if Martin hasn't fought since he fought Tate, which is
That's what I'm saying.
Someone in the comments
yeah.
let us know. Someone in the comments let us know, please.
I don't have my phone.
You know that's the PBC style. It's usually once a year.
Once a year.
Yeah,
that's why they always lose.
It's crazy.
And Rance's last fight too. If you guys could look that up.
How many
Says Frank's long layoff may play a big role in his performance. Says, is Frank's next fight at 140, 135? All right. I'm going to get into the next one, and then I'll look that up for you, Skywalker. So let's go ahead and introduce the next fight. First, we go ahead and we got Jesus Ramos Jr. is 23-1 with 19 KOs going up against, and his father is one of the greats, Shane Mosley Jr. there at 22-4. We got a 3-inch height advantage for Shane Mosley and a 5-inch reach advantage, and that's coming straight from PBC. So I'm not sure if that's correct or not, but that's what they got listed on the website. But he's also 10 years older. Skywalker, we start with you on this one.
Okay, and then right after this, I'm gonna switch to my mobile, so I'll have you connect me, and I'll mute myself because I'll be driving to the gym and stuff. Okay. But this fight right here it's a good one, man. Shane Mosley Jr. He's been a guest on the show before. We've interviewed him before. He's a great fighter. He had a great fight against Daniel Jacobs, I believe, the Miracle Man.
Mm-hmm.
And he's a good fighter, man. He's one of those father sons. The son's actually really good. Compared to Manny. Like how we have Manny Pacquiao and his son, and he's actually got some skills. He stays in shape. He takes it serious like his father. So he's learned some things from his father, and I think it's a good fight, man. Man, I don't know, man. It's kind of hard to pick on this fight, bro. But I know it's gonna go the distance. I don't think nobody's getting knocked out. I guess I'm gonna take Shane Mosley Jr.
What's your pick? I'm writing them down.
Do Mosley Jr. split decision. Shock everybody.
Split decision. There you go, Josh. What you
He's
got?
underdog too. Yeah.
Hey, for me, I like both of these guys. I do like both of them. Shane Mosley Jr., he was on that second iteration of Contender. I mentioned that on another show, and a lot of people were going at him. He ended up being in the finals there against Brendan Adams. Brendan Adams ultimately won it.
Yeah.
I think Shane Mosley Jr., he's kind of carved out his own path right there. That's why you don't see Senior in his corner and all of that stuff. He wanted to kind of detach himself in that sense and just kind of carve out his own way. And he's had some good success. But I think that Jesus Ramos, from what I've seen thus far, despite that loss to Lubin that many think that Ramos should have won, I think he has the goods. He has a brother who fights as well, Abel Ramos. And man, I just like Jesus Ramos, and I think he's great to the body. So with this sort of measurables that you mentioned there, Omar, I don't think it'll matter because Ramos, he has a way of working his way inside. And I would say key in on the body because he's great there. And I think ultimately he's going to pull out the victory. I'm thinking he's going to get a clear, unanimous decision.
Okay. Before we go any further, I love you all, you and Papi. We're going to have to go fight picks. Y'all, you know we can't go unanimous decision within our fight picks. I'm going to need y'all to get the people what to pick in the group. Are they supposed to go split decision or majority? What are we doing here? You know we can't pick unanimous. Get out of here. Anyways, that's
we'll go split decision just from a porch perspective. Split decision, but it's definitely going to be Jesus Ramos.
Yeah,
okay, there you go. I like messing with y'all. Go ahead, cover it.
I'm gonna keep it short and sweet. Ramos is on like a 3-fight TKO streak. He's turned around since that Lubin fight. I really like Mosley. He retired. Danny Jacobs, who was a very good fighter. Mosley's had a weird career where, like kind of like how Josh said, he had a, show everybody he's out of his dad's shadow. I'm doing my own thing, and he's proven that to be a serviceable, good fighter. But I'm leaning towards Ramos on this one. I think Ramos will get his redemption off that Lubin fight, and he's gonna keep the streak alive. I'm gonna say 11th round TKO.
11th round TKO. And by the way, just to update everybody, yes, we work. Y'all were correct. Every year, pretty much PBC fights. It's been on June of 23 and 24. So June 24 was his last fight a year and a half ago. Almost for Frank Martin.
And Jancis is what? He's 40 years old. Frank is 30. And I just looked it up myself. So,
yep. All right, Yayo, what you got?
Damn, Skywalker, you was put in a tight position, man. I know you wanted to go with Ramos, fam.
I do, but you know what you made me think?
Yeah.
You made me think that kind of shit because
I was wondering why he took like 18 minutes.
I'm tell you my logic, and it's something we seen it with Vince the other day too, man. There's some tough guys that can bang and get to the motherfucking body, but if you got a guy that's good on his feet and slick and real good on them feet and outbox your ass, I think this could be the underdog, man, for the fight. I was thinking, in my head, I'm like, man, I bet you Shane Mosley's gonna outbox his ass, and Ramos is gonna have a hard, difficult night. So let's see how it plays out. We'll just see. I like Ramos. I think that he's a beast, but man, can he get to the inside? He is a big ass. He's one of the biggest 154 pounders. This fight's at middleweight, correct?
Yes, this is for the interim WBC middleweight title.
Yeah, so he's moving up. Yeah, because he was at 154 and he was big, man. So maybe we'll see how he looks against them, man. Because I know Ramos is a big guy.
So Ramos has he has a better quality experience, even though Mosley fought the Magic Man or whatever, you know what I'm saying? So Ramos has more experience. He's fought high caliber opponents, and I don't honestly think that it's gonna go the distance. I'm probably taking it like KO9 because Ramos is gonna put the type of pressure on Mosley Jr. and he's gonna have to deal with that. And he's pretty damn good at cutting the ring off as well. You know what I'm saying? So he's very active and very busy. So I do think it's probably going to be a stoppage, probably around round 9. And let me help you make something easy for you, Skywalker. In the Air Force, we got the 3 core values: integrity first, service before self, and excellence.
And excellence in all you do, baby. Let's go. Air Force, aim high, baby. Let's go.
I could love both fighters. Yeah. But I'm just gonna call it like I think I see it playing out in my head. I ain't got no beef with none of them. I just think that's how the fight's gonna play off. And I'm in a predictions league, and I'm hanging my hat on it.
No doubt.
Look.
KO9.
Tell him, baby. Aim high. You go into the Air Force to aim high, baby. You know what I'm saying? We come out here, excellence in all, service before self, all these different moral values the Air Force instilled. Anyways, I don't know. I'm just hyped. We're all military, so you must just love all of our different services. That being said, shout out to everybody who's tuning in. We really appreciate you, Champ for running the picks group. Thank you so much. We really appreciate it. Hey, y'all, we do this show to do the picks for y'all every weekday to give your advice on the weekly pick group as well as your betting parlays. So if you would like to join the group, it is free. It is a boxing picks group. Make it easy. This is what happens. Champ sends out a list every week, gives you the matchups, gives you the records, it gives you the KOs. You decide what you're going to do with those. He doesn't even give you the KOs. I don't know. Whatever. He gives you the information. You choose the matchups. You get graded by points. You can win prizes, and it's free to play. Free to play, and you can win money. And the prizes are money, real hard cash. So if you want to play, you hit anybody up here on
Hard
the panel.
cash.
Yeah, I like my cash to be a little flabby, so my wallet.
Hard cash. You can throw pennies that motherfucker.
I need a flaccid hundreds.
I want to be limp. Pause.
Flaccid
Yo, getting off the chain here, and there is. Thank you, Papi. He put that in there, so go ahead and y'all check out that link as well if you would like to join. But you can always hit up us as well. Hey, shout out to your brother there, Paul on hard. Thank you for that. Appreciate you tuning in. D. Cleasy, Philly Fingers, as some of us would call him. Someone getting a Christmas present this year. I hope so. Thank you, sir. I appreciate it. All of it. What is you, Josh? Okay, I didn't know that's what. Okay. I thought that was somebody else. All right. You know what? Get out of here. If we're at the strip club, if it was like at Magic City or something, then maybe I want some flaccid hundreds. Right?
Hey, there's a Stars little series on Magic City out there now.
I saw that. I'm gonna watch it. I'm still watching it.
I thought,
especially now because I've actually been to the club. I'm like, yeah, I gotta watch that now and actually see.
What's it called? Vaseline and Newports.
Dog, I'm not gonna lie. That shit was ghetto as fuck. That shit was ghetto. Yo,
I heard the wings are fire though. I heard the wings are fire.
Hey, fire enough for old Lou Williams to risk his thing to go there. I'll tell you that.
Hey, speaking of hard money, I'm going in the strip club with damn quarters and half dollars. I ain't bringing no damn dollar bills in there.
Damn,
I'm bringing a dollar bill, got a string on it.
He bringing that fanny pouch
right up the ass.
I think I'm going to arcade in the 90s. Shoot, I'm about to beat Street Fighter.
Yo, Josh, when I left that motherfucker that night, they was calling me Orange Pepper O, baby, because they got these orange pepper wings that I ordered, and I was tipping good. I was the only one tipping. Everybody else was like sitting on the side. I was in there. I was taking ladies to the back. I was like, in the back, by the way. Let me describe this to you. There is no back.
Oh, hell
no.
I ain't going unless the tiny twins.
He tried to tell the secret. They said, oh, not today.
I know. They were like, hold up, cut him off right now.
Yeah, cut him off right now. Boop. Yeah, that's what happens. Some simp stories, they get you like that. I've been there. I know how it feels.
Yeah, they got him. They got him stuck in time.
I haven't been there and don't plan on going.
Nah, I usually when I
you see that look right there? Hey, that's how he be looking at the midgets, fam. I could tell right now. That's just how he look at them.
Nah, that's the she says she loves me look.
Yeah, I like them little bitty ones. Oh man,
a trip, dog.
The host to come back.
Well, he's stuck in time. You're damn right.
Yeah, Omar.
Hey,
you damn right. I get that dollar right back. They'll see a 50 out of me. Pow, right back.
Yeah.
We're still here with you, folks. What you need to do is go check us out there at 86 Boxing TV here on YouTube, at Papi Choon Yayo, I believe that's what it is.
That's right.
Then, of course, at Clubber D. How you manage to get that? That shows you there's only one Clubber D in this thing right there. So, Clubber D, be sure to go check us out.
Josh, you are the man. You are the man, brother. I appreciate you picking that up like a true host. I appreciate you. I guess they didn't want me talking about Magic City on the outside because I was about to describe the inside.
They said go watch the show.
They didn't tell me to fuck off. They was like, sure.
On Stars, folks.
There you go. And we love it. Thank you for all the work that the Yeoman's work, as they say. Shout out Jose Tootsie's
down in Miami.
Oh, I thought you were talking about Nashville. Okay, that's okay.
You didn't
one in
just hear
Miami.
it, Jose. You know what's up.
They got one in
Damn.
Nashville? I didn't know that.
No, not a strip club. It's just a
Oh.
regular honky tonk. Yeah, I didn't know it was.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
no,
what
Tootsie's that's big in Miami. That's big,
Okay.
big joint.
Motherfuckers be in the double wide trailer. Some midgets with some cowboy boots on.
Woo! Let's go. All right, let's move it into the next fight. Here we got Oshaki Foster, who, by the way, he's been talked about plenty of times on Ball and Buds. Clubber D and I have talked about him. 23-3 with 12 KOs, 20 versus 23-1 with 8 KOs. Stephen Fulton, 12 rounds for the WBC Junior Lightweight title. Josh, we start with you on this one.
Man, this is a good fight right here. Real talk. This is about as 50-50 as you can get. You know what I'm saying? And both of these cats can box. Their styles aren't necessarily the same, but they're both technical. Both, they can bring it out when they need to bring it out. They have that sort of mentality, that steadfast mentality, despite the in-away fight for Fulton. If you look at a number of his other contests, especially his last one, what he was able to do with Brendan Figueroa, hey, he's about it, I'm telling you. And then Oshaki Foster, I mean, he served time in jail or prison, one of them, came out doing his thing, bounced back, making it happen, and he's had to do that grind, that yeoman's work to get to this level. We saw the fight with Sal that he had ultimately, and what many people thought of that contest when he initially lost. And what I will say is, yeah, this is 50-50 for me, and I've been leaning, and I'm going to likely pick split decision for Oshaki Foster, but it wouldn't surprise me at all if Fulton pulled it off. I think this is one of those that you can really flip a coin in some sense, and I just think it's going to depend on the flow of the fight in itself. And we'll see. As far as action, where it ends up, I think it'll be more than what some expect, but it's really going to come down to that, to the mental aspect of it. I think that's what's going to take whomever wins this over. If it ultimately ends up a draw too, I would say that wouldn't be surprising, but I'm going with a split decision, and a majority decision could be in order too. I'm saying split. Maybe I'll switch it to majority decision on behalf of Oshaki Foster. That's what I'm going to go. Majority decision, Oshaki Foster, in a great technical contest. If you're a fan of boxing, you want to see two guys who are going to show you what their skill sets are about. They're going to stand there, and you're going to see who can master that art of, getting hit, not getting hit, mixing it up. Then this is the contest for you on this card right here.
Clubber D, what you got?
Oh yeah, this is probably the fight. Like I was trying to, before Lara and Janibek fight just went to shits. I was kind of comparing this to the American version of the Ring 4. You know what I mean? Because they had the big card over in Saudi, and we got this big card here. The difference is, Saudi will make cool little movies and promote the hell out of their stuff. This is on Amazon. Everybody knows somebody or had something delivered to them this week by Amazon today. Not one peep out of them about this fight. Not one type of promotion, not one nothing about this whole fight card. This is a damn shame, because this is Amazon. Well, all those PBC people out there, like, we're on Amazon, look at us. Man, they ain't promoting y'all for shit. Now, this to me is probably the fight of the night. I was looking for this fight. I can't wait. You got Oshaki Foster, went to enemy territory, got the dub. This man goes from fight of the year to damn near robbery of the year, and like back-to-back joints. And big fan of his story, everything about him. I'm a big fan. And then you got Cool Boy. Says, you know what? I'll strap up the boots. I'm going to Japan. I fight Inoue, but we saw what happened. It came back in Tim's and won the belt against Figueroa. Okay, this man fought in Tim's, literally.
That's not true at all.
Huh?
No, not to you. I'm sorry. I was talking to Yayo. My bad.
Oh man, I was on fire too. Shoot.
My bad. I'm so sorry. My bad.
Yeah,
I apologize.
Came back in Tim's and and showed the world.
Oh, I forgot about that. He did fight in Tim's.
Joe Benavidez and a Morel undercard. So and then I see the press conference. And
what was that? Def Jam Vendetta. Def Jam Vendetta.
Looking like Noriega. Mom keep going against him.
That's great.
Joe Buttons and shit. But Cool Boy. So he was very relaxed and chill on the trash talk. You know, Shockey was more of the aggressor, saying, "You the little man, you coming up X, Y, and Z." You know, I've always been a big fan of Fulton. I'm a big fan of Shockey Foster, but I am going with, if you could fight in Tim's, if you could box in Tim's and defend and win a belt and become unified champion, I gotta stay rocking with you. I'm going with Cool Boy. Okay, unanimous decision. Going with him, and it will be about 2 or 3 knockdowns in this fight by Cool Boy.
And so for the Picks League, what would you
we'll say MD, Steve Fulton.
Listen, if you guys want to see a high level chess match, this is definitely the match for it. These guys have the perfect styles for each other. Shockey Foster, obviously, we know my guy has no quit in him. You know, that made obvious by him going down to the backyard and fighting in that little bitty Telemundo ring, 16x16, and getting stopped at the last second because they was gonna rob him if he ain't doing it.
Rob the hell out of him.
They was gonna rob him, and he had to get it done. So, you know, that's the only reason why I'm saying that. 2 in the pink and 1 in the stink. I'm taking.
Wow.
One judge is gonna side with Foster, and the other 2 is probably gonna have a draw. So I think that's a fight that could be had, over and over again. We could probably see it 2 or 3 times. It's a great fight. It's better than anything any of the UK cards have put together. So I'm really excited for it. And may the best man win, but I think that fight's gonna be a majority draw.
Okay.
All right, for Foster, right?
A majority draw, bro. That means.
Oh, you said majority draw, not majority decision. Sorry.
Yeah.
No, just say draw then, man. Don't confuse me.
Well, I mean, y'all talked about it, so I figured
I got too much going on right now. You can't be doing that to me. I'm trying to do my best. 23-1. I got Fulton, by the way. I got Fulton. I know that Josh, you said it's going to be up in the air, and I think Fulton is a really good fighter. I like Foster. We've talked about him before plenty of times on Ball and Buds. He was actually the KO of the year for one of the awards shows that we did, which we got to figure that out at some point. Okay. But anyways, I'm going to take Fulton, and let's go split decision. Fulton is what I'm going to go there. All right, moving on to the co-main event of the evening. Clubber D, you're going to start off. Erislandy Lara, 31-3-3, 19 KOs versus I'm not going to try your name, sir, because I'm probably going to fuck it up. But I think Josh said it pretty well. 17-0 with 12 KOs. Was that you, Josh, or was that Skywalker? I think that was Skywalker.
Alimkhanuly or Alimkhanuly. You hear both of those iterations. And my dog is spelling it too.
And bless you too, dog. Clubber D, what you got?
I'm very pissed off that it's a last minute switch. Janibek pissed me off. Like the blueprint, hopefully, in my mind, was going to be winner of this fight gets Carlos Adames. Then Bud will get the winner and try to be 4 division undisputed. But that's not going to happen. With Janibek popping hot, they got the last minute replacement. I feel like Erislandy Lara is a leap year fighter. He fights every leap year. And the man's, they say 40, was he 41? I think he's 52, but he doesn't look 52. He retired, pre-retired Danny Garcia. He had that controversial fight, which I thought he won against Canelo back in the day. He's the reason why people cannot walk up on Canelo after the fight and just because he grabbed the bike from him. So he's the reason why, Demetrius Andre was Andre. Yeah, they had the payday. He couldn't walk up on him. Canelo called him out.
Clubber D, I would never step on you. You know how much we stream, so I would not do this for any other reason but to correct myself. I am so sorry, y'all. I was looking at my notes, which had the earlier shit. You're so right. Zananopki got popped. That's right. He's not fighting him anymore. He's fighting Johan Gonzalez is who he's fighting.
Yeah.
So WBA middleweight world champion Erislandy Lara will defend his title against Johan Gonzalez. Lara was originally supposed to face, so I apologize, y'all.
Hold on. What'd you say his name was? The first, how'd you pronounce Janibek?
Oh, I'm not going to try that again.
Oh, because I thought it was I thought it was a replacement. I thought that was his name you said. I was like, I didn't recognize that name you said. I thought it was a replacement. I swear to God.
Janibek? Giannis? There's no okay, whatever. Johan Gonzalez is who the fuck he's fighting now.
Yeah.
36-4, 34 KOs though. So he has 34 KOs and 36 wins. So if he's gonna win, he's gonna knock you the fuck out, is what he's gonna do. And he's bigger.
I got with all that being said, I got Lara. I'm just Lara can't get these other belts. He fights once every leap year, every 4 or 5 years. I'm sick of it. And I hate the fact that PBC does that to their fighters. But yeah, I got Lara winning by decision. You know, that's I don't know, it's a shame. I'll just put it like that.
Champ Ross agrees with you.
It's annoying.
He might be able to continue this of another 50, 75 years.
He's 57 right now. Shit.
Skywalker says, I got Lara KO7. Yayo, what you got?
Man, listen, anytime PBC swaps a fighter out, the fighter that comes in to fight the other person seems like they've been preparing for the fight the whole time. Here's a prime example. Earl Spence versus actually, you know what? It was Manny Pacquiao and Earl Spence. Earl Spence drops out, homeboy comes in, and it looks like he was training for 12 rounds. Another example, the Tim Tszyu and Keith Thurman. Thurman drops out. My man Fundora comes in, and he throws 1,000 punches somehow on a week notice. Like the shit just is real funny style. You know what I mean? So, honestly, I could just see somebody when you're training for somebody specifically and that serious of a level, you're not really preparing for what this other person has to offer, you know. But Lara does have his tool bag is just deep, bro. If he could get his feet moving, he cold. I think he right now he just kind of chooses to sit down on his punches. So I'm probably gonna side with Lara, probably late stoppage. If this guy hasn't been prepared, I think Lara goes to the body on this guy and takes the legs and the will out of him because old boy ain't had the proper training camp. If he didn't have the proper training camp, so Lara KO 9.
Yeah, that's crazy. I didn't realize that they did that. And you know what? That makes complete sense as to why you would pick a late fighter that's not going to have time to prepare. There's no way you can prepare for a fighter. And I know he's not one of the greatest, but Lara is a good fighter. There's no way you can just prepare for that in 2 weeks. You need
Erislandy's a beast, man.
You need months to like study and prepare for stuff like that. So no, I agree with you completely, Yayo. And not only that, even though this guy's a hard hitter, he's also had 4 losses, which means he's either going out on his sword, right? He's either trying to knock you out or he's going to fucking lose, one of the two. So yeah, I'll take the better boxer in Lara, and I'll go ahead and go with him like you did, yo. Go ahead, Josh.
So I agree with what was noted there, but I'll also add that I think that some styles are just built for fighting. So even if they come in late, early, you have a long camp.
I like that.
They just have a style that is just built for fighting there. Maybe that's the case with Johan Gonzalez. Don't know for sure, but he has been in with some top level competition, and he was the last one to beat Jarrett Hurd, who is now retired. Shout out to Swift,
local DMV.
This is an interesting one right there because not only does the opponent coming in have to sort of adjust and get prepared to fight an opponent that wasn't, I guess, technically on the radar, though I wouldn't doubt that word is out there like, hey, just in case, potentially something could happen. So I'm going to stay in here making moves, staying in this gym, doing my thing. But also the champion, in this case, Lara, they have to prepare for that opponent. I do think the fact that Lara, he's gotten up there for sure. Seems like he's been fighting forever, right? But that being said, and shout out to Rodolfo Rivera Jr. He pointed out something for me. So Fight Night Champion, remember that game, y'all? So Lara is the last remaining active fighter from Fight Night.
No way!
Crazy.
It's crazy, right? That's crazy.
That's a cold
So,
fact.
given that, and I'm going to mess your mind up here a little bit, Omar, I'm going to go with the split draw. But yeah, it's going to be a draw.
Oh, she's about to mess
But
him
that's the
up.
way they go do it sometimes too. There, but that's pretty much the same thing as the majority draw right there, Omar.
I'm so mad at you right now.
I'm going with a draw.
I don't even know what to do right now. I'm so confused. I wish Skywalker is here to help me out, but he's not. So we move on. Main event of the evening. Oh, by the way, Skywalker did say TKO 7. Shout out to Jab and Grab. I don't know what that means. I'm just going to pause on that. This fight is all bad. Trust me, he's about to get really
What about looking at here? What about looking at? Yo, hell no. Hey man, he gonna go look y'all channel. He gonna look at it. He gonna look up balls and bud instead of ball and buds. No, I'm just playing, man. Y'all don't take me seriously. I'm not being serious.
Yo, what are you saying? He was an extra at the Neverland Ranch?
I don't know, man. It kind of looked like my guy. Man, it was Champ Side.
No.
Dang, bro.
Who you talking about, Jose? No, stop.
Oh man, this is
that's
wild,
great.
bro.
Nah, it's all good. Let's move on. Let's go to the main event of the evening. We got Issac Cruz, 28-3-1 with 18 KOs versus Lamont Roach, 25-1-2 with 10 KOs. Now, this is for the WBC Junior Welterweight title. Yayo, we will start with you.
Yeah, man. We finally get to the main event, and man, we done had an amazing card. We seen some ring girls. We seen humans in the out in the stands eating hot dogs and nachos and shit. We seen somebody mixing it up and talk. We probably seen one of the Charlos smack somebody up. You know what I'm saying? This event about to be live. Boxing is back in America on this continent, baby. And I'm going with a draw for this fight because I just don't see a way for either one of these guys to take it. I don't see a path to it. What I see is two guys that are coming here. They're gonna thump it out for show. Pitbull don't play. He don't use a jab. It's all haymakers, right? And Lamont Roach is very clever. You know what I'm saying? He's got great boxing IQ. He for sure is going to give Pitbull some problems. Pitbull's been at this weight a little longer than Lamont, and I think that's going to play. I think it's going to play a significant factor in this fight. So honestly, I think it's going to be. I think this fight's going to end up in a draw, and I would not be surprised if both guys end up on the canvas. There's going to be some damage took this fight. No way around it. And shout out to Lamont Roach who had his dream spoiled because he beat Tank, if you asking me. You know what I'm saying? So that would have been his second division world champion, and now he's going to 140 to become his third. So this is really his second. So I'm still riding with draw. But
the glaze.
Hold on a second. Is it me? Or is this the same dude we just saw on Jab and Grab, just in a different picture? Look at this picture.
Yeah, that's same dude. Yeah,
same dude. Stop trolling me. Stop trolling us. All right, yo, stop it. Nah, you ain't gonna come on multiple channels with the same old Michael Jackson after he was bleached white looking ass motherfucker. Get out of here with that.
I told you he looking up balls and bud. He is not. He go type the name in all the way wrong.
Better stop glazing all this, please. Do not. Son of Vaughn, thank you for saving us. Lamont can box, but can't keep that football off him. Pause. All right. Yeah, look, I agree with you, Yayo, on the one thing you said that Roach has a higher, in my opinion, from what I've seen in fights, a better boxing IQ than Pitbull Cruz. Now, Pitbull Cruz is probably the tougher and harder hitter. They're both going to be, throwing dick beaters, as we like to say. But what I would say is I'm going to take Roach in a majority decision here, or even maybe a split. I'm not sure. Anyways, all right, Josh, what you got? Okay. He said, "Tell Joel
Joel
Santana." That's wild, son. That is wild.
Hell no. I know this motherfucker.
Oh boy.
Who else can't say
Oh
that?
boy.
Oh, hell
Oh
no.
boy. Yo, I'm about to start calling you Joel
It's
Santana.
Santana.
Oh, hell no. I know this Pro Magnum lipstick wearing motherfucker ain't talking to me. Hell no. What you sipping on, cuz? He look like he sucked toes with hot sauce on it. He got the Jesus edge up.
Woo! I think we lost O.
Man, O had to go. Man, he probably wet his Pampers over there, bro. He ain't gonna be right. Hell no.
Are you kidding me, really?
Yeah, motherfucker got
Josh.
the glizzy. He got the
That's
glizzy
crazy.
lips.
Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do. Look at him.
Hell no.
Josh, what you got on this one?
He went first.
Oh, and he's muted anyways, so it don't matter. All right. Well,
No, I'm
no,
here.
you-
My bad. I got you.
he didn't go first. No, because Clubber D, you're last on this one.
Oh yeah,
So
yeah,
he didn't
yeah.
go first.
Yeah, my
He didn't
bad.
go first.
My bad there. Yeah. But what I was gonna say was yeah. So I'm going
That's
Roach split decision.
crazy.
Roach split decision, and what I think will be an interesting fight. The better boxer is Roach, no doubt, but Pitbull's man, he's gonna come in gunning, no doubt about it there. And I will say that also I went to I was there for the last bit of the Roach Open workout, so the media workout day. And man, the fanfare surrounding Lamont Roach Jr., the people believe, and seeing him, man, he's ready. I was there when he was training a different time, but he wasn't even fighting on the show. I'm telling you, he's about this boxing stuff. So stepping into this environment is going to be a normal thing for him because he's going to San Antonio. He's going to get booed. The majority of the fans there, probably 90%, are going to be going for Pitbull. But I think that he has the makeup to be able to do what he needs to do in there. So I'm going split decision in favor of Lamont Roach Jr. because he's on his game right now in his prime, and he's not ready to get it up yet.
There you go, Lamont Roach Jr. Roach Jr. Excuse me, Clubber D. Who you got?
Well, after going to the No Excuses event and meeting Senior, watching his brother, the Iceman, get his first TKO. I'm going Team No Excuse all day on this one. I'm going.
No,
you gotta understand they both have a common opponent, that being Tank. You look at what Pitbull did against Tank, and he looked phenomenal. And people are going to say, "Oh, well, Tank had one arm." I don't care. He's still a fight's a fight. You got to do what you got to do. I thought Pitbull kind of edged that one out. Is what it is. But you look at Lamont Roach, what he did to Tank, that should have been a knockdown. I don't care if the soul glow got in your eyes. That was one foul, taking a knee, and then going over to your corner, get him to wipe that stuff off. That was another foul. So regardless, Lamont Roach won that fight. So oh yeah, it was the little greasy try to play that off. I'll put it like this: with his camp, with his team, I'm all with them. Okay, that's DMV. They represent DC. And shout out to Lamont Roach Jr. coming down to Woodbridge and handing out stuff at the library for the kids, for the community. So he does stuff for the community. I'm all for that.
They did an event like that here in DC as well. So they're out there. They're in the community for sure.
So I'm 100% going with them. I'm going with a Papi Choon Yayo special 9th round stoppage. Lamont the Reaper Roach Jr.
Okay. Yeah. 9th
round stoppage. And yeah, I agree completely. I am going with Roach as well. I am happy to hear he likes to bless the community. So really good for him. And yeah, like I had mentioned, I'm going to go with him on that majority decision.
Subscribe on YouTube at Ball and Buds for sports and entertainment live streams and video.